there was a great rabbi the Gemara speaks about. I don't know why he's not spoken about more. But the Gemara tells us about a rabbi called Rabbi Preida. Rabbi Preida. Rabbi Preida, my friends, was a master teacher dealing with children who are, excuse me for saying it, pretty stupid. And he had one student that he would teach the same pasuk of Torah in one learning session 400 times. Can you believe it? My goodness, I have to repeat a sentence twice in class, I'm ready to shoot myself. 400 times. And he sat with his kid and he said, Vaydaber Hashem Shemo. What's that? I said, Vaydaber Hashem Hashem. What's that? I said, never got upset, never got angry. 400 times. One day he turns up to see this kid, and he's in a bit of a hurry, Rabbi Preida. He has some event he has to go to. And so he teaches him 400 times, and he says, whoa, you still don't get it? Every time I come 400 times is the magic number for whatever reason. He says, why did you get this? He goes, I could tell you in a hurry, you are uneasy, so I'm uneasy. That's what we teach. We have to try to be calm, ragua, not easy. So he says, well, what shall I do? He said, can you teach me again? So he taught him another 400 times, 800 times, without losing his temper. Again, on and on and on. And eventually, after 800 times, boop, the lesson went in. The Gemara says that a bat kol came out of heaven and said, Rabbi Preida, you are going to Olam Haba, but you have two choices. Why I was given these choices, I don't know. Number one, you can live an extremely long life. Some say he lived a normal amount of life, but every day was worth hundreds of years. That's what the Gemara means. Or your entire generation should get a kapara and should go to Shemayim. Which one do you think Rabbi Preida chose? The former or the latter? He chose the latter. And that generation, whoever they were, I don't know who those people were, they all got a kapara from him and they all went to Shemayim. There's a lot to unpack in that story. And I'll leave it with you to decipher in your own brains. But I want to share at least one idea when it comes to this, and that is the action of one person acting selflessly with someone who's not so smart, with all due respect. Not learning top-level Gemara with Tosfot Rishonim Achronim, but someone very simple who has patience with one kid can have a massive impact on the generation. It could be one tefillah. You say on Yom Kippur for someone else, you can pray for other people, by the way. You'll notice that. We forget that. The rabbis tell us it's good to pray for yourself, but you can pray for other people too. That's why there's a nun vav at the end of most of the avanot we do. Right? Chatanu. Nu is plural. Right? We're praying for other people. That's a higher level. And I'm going to add another piece to this. And that is that if you're upset with someone, and I mean really upset, not like irritated, because we're all irritated with everyone, but you're really upset with someone, Yom Kippur, say, Hashem, I absolutely forgive them. And say it out loud so you can hear it. They don't need to hear it. But you should hear it. That irritating person, the Bet Knesset, who, I don't know, makes weird noises and twitches, or I don't know, whatever it is. Or the person who just drives bad in your neighborhood, or said some Lashon Hara about you. Get over it. Who knows, maybe you letting it go can have a kapara effect on all of them in Klal Yisrael. It could actually bring peace. And return hostages. We don't know the power that our little mini actions have. That's what we are, my friends. You know, we have two kinds of problems in life. Some are technical and some are adaptive. Technical problems are problems with your car, you get it fixed. Problem with your health, you take a pill. That's technical. It doesn't change you. It's an outside formula to fix you. And that's how the world thought all problems can. And people still think that's how every single problem can be solved. But that's not true. Some problems are adaptive. We have to adapt ourselves to the situation to fix our lives and the lives of our family, friends, and community. And God willing, all of Am and Klal Yisrael. I must mention a story about the Chavetz Chaim. I try to mention the Chavetz Chaim in every talk. They ask him and say, did you know you're going to become such a big gadol? Everyone's going to know you. He says, I promise you, I had no idea I'd become this famous. While he was alive. He says, I started my life. I said, I want to change the world. And I tried. I failed. I said, you know what? I'll change Poland, where he was from. He said, I tried. I failed. I said, you know what? Let me change my town, Radin. He said, I tried. I failed. Let me change my family. I tried that too. I failed there as well. He said, let me change myself. That worked. That impacted my family, Radin, all of Poland, every Jew there, and eventually the entire world for history. To this point, learns and honors and cherishes the word of Chavetz Chaim. It's got to start with us. It's painful, but it's adaptive. It's not a technical problem. It's an adaptive problem. I want to finish with just a couple of words of the Rambam. You've got to look in Hilchot Teshuvah, Imlach Shava Matai. This is the time to do it.